Welcome to Sorry for the Delay episode 39. I'm your editor, Mia. In this week's episode, the boys are back on their alien agenda with Joshua's new segment. If an Earth-ending meteorite came barreling toward us, how would you handle it? And we have another sweepstakes. It's like the boys love to just give away free stuff. Enjoy the show.
Go for it, Joshua. Give me that 3, 2, 1 clap.
3, 2, 1. Was that terrible? Should I do it again?
Pretty bad, yeah.
Okay, let me try it again. I don't clap very often.
You gotta get a real clap in there. I need that peak.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Better. A lot better.
Should I do another one?
No, you're fine. I think I got enough. And if I don't, I'm going to text you and be very upset with you. Right. Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. In fact, it's episode 39. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is, I don't remember which way I put you, Joshua. You're somewhere over here. Is Joshua, and how you doing, buddy? What's going on, Joshua?
I like how you ask how I'm doing every single time.
I have to.
Joshua, how are you doing? How is everybody doing? Yeah. Holy shit. I mean, I'm doing good. You know, the weather's been super nice. I kind of am rested, but yeah, I guess overall I'm doing well because as I mentioned the last episode, I've been getting out more, doing a little bit more working out, been playing some golf, stretching more often, trying to eat better. So I shouldn't have anything to complain about, other than work.
Well,
I mean, we all complain.
There's always
work, right?
stuff to complain about, baby.
Yeah. So I feel pretty good, actually. I feel good today.
Very nice, buddy. Fucking lost my train of thought there.
That's fine.
Fuck me. Let's start this bad boy. Let's start with
it's a regular thing around here.
Just a regular thing around here. Yeah. Nothing's ever perfect in this world, man. Let's start everything off with the way we usually start most episodes. Joshua, do you have a cup? Are you drinking anything from a cup today?
I do have a cup, and I can't remember if it was the last episode that you brought it up or the one prior to that, because I know we talked about drinking out of like cans and how I'm not fond of canned drinks. And I think what I did last week is I made a drink, and you were like, "Hey, Josh, how come you didn't drink out? You said you were going to, from Costco or wherever you bought
Facts.
that, Yeah. So today I'm going to redeem that promise because I make lots of promises, and I'm drinking out of a can today. But before I tell you what I'm drinking out of a can, I want to show you what variety you can get when you pick this up at Costco. Just if you're curious, right? If you're curious. There's a show and tell. I know we're on Spotify now, so it's kind of hard to see. Like, what is Joshua talking about? Well, you're going to have to watch this on YouTube to know what I'm talking about. So I went to Costco, bought a variety pack. They're not beers, but what they are is it's a variety pack of Moscow Mule type drinks. So one of them, I have here, it's 4 different kinds. So this is the first one. Again, you're going to have to go to YouTube to see this. So this particular one right here, this is one of the flavors that's in there, and it's a blackberry mule. So it has vodka, it has ginger beer, it has lime juice, and blackberry juice. So this is one of the flavors you get out of there. I've tried that one. That's pretty good. Another flavor they have in that variety pack, they call it a passion mule. Pretty cool looking can here. Mule. Nice. Yeah, it's called a passion mule. Again, they all got vodka. They all got ginger beer. That's kind of a staple thing for mules. Lime juice, and it has passion fruit. So it sounds like the main ingredient in some of these is going to be just, whatever it is, the passion mule. The third one that they have, they're going to provide you with a traditional Moscow mule. Like it says on the can, Moscow mule. And again, this is just your basic vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice. But the one that's in my cup today, in this nice Sorry for the Delay cup, the one I'm drinking today, is actually it's the blood orange mule.
Ooh, blood orange. I'm a big fan of blood orange.
Yeah, so it's a blood orange mule. So you just use all the same ingredients: vodka, ginger beer, lime juice, and then just throw some blood orange in there. And it's actually, the blood orange one is pretty good. So even though I'm not a drink from a can guy, I would prefer to mix this, with some solid organic ingredients.
What's more organic than something from a can, bro?
I know, right? A little bit of aluminum poisoning. But yeah, but
Hey,
they
better
do
than microplastics.
I know, right? Yeah, microplastics. But they are a little bit sweet. So what I tend to do is I add a shit ton of ice and then I kind of water them down a little bit, but it kills the sweetness, but they're pretty tasty. So if you got Costco near you or you come across this variety pack of Moscow Mule drinks, try it out. They're pretty good.
Out of curiosity, Joshua, how much was this? Was it a 12-pack, 6-pack? I'm sorry if you said that already. I just didn't hear.
No, I think it was a 12-pack. It was a 12-pack.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it at Costco. I don't know if you're going to find those anywhere else. I mean, maybe you got some other local place, a Sam's Club or a Target or, I don't know, Walmart that's next to you. But I found mine at a Costco.
And it was how much?
Everything at Costco's $800. So
okay, all right, sounds about right. All right, story checks out.
I think it was just over $20 though. 20.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible.
Average ticket these days.
Yeah,
$20.
Yeah, not bad. What is the alcohol content on those, buddy?
They are
like
actually
100%.
That's a good question. You're right. I didn't say that. They are 10%. 10% alcohol.
10%. Damn.
Yeah,
pretty,
it says 3 shots
hefty.
a can. 3 shots a can. It says. I don't know what that.
3 shots a can, like 3 human shots. God
It's
damn.
just
The
3
ones
shots a can.
the ones I have, the Cutwaters are about 2+. It says. Don't know what that means. Maybe it's 3. Who knows, man? Who knows? They just probably make them in a big old vat, and then they just like fucking here, drink this.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember having a Cutwater, but I think they're all sweet. So I don't know. Try it out.
Yeah.
Try it out.
They got a weird taste bud. Anyways, you want to know what's in my cup today, Joshua?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't segue that, but
Thanks.
I'm too astonished about my own freaking drinks. Maybe I've had too much already. But yes, Sean, let the audience know, and I'm curious too.
Joshua.
What is in your cup?
Listen to this, my guy. Today, I knew you were going to drink from a can today, so I refused to drink from a can. So I'm drinking from a cup. But not only that, Joshua, I went ahead and I created a drink today. You're not going to find this on any website other than ours. I created a drink, buddy. Now, is it a good drink? Questionable. Maybe. We'll find out. What I have in this cup, Joshua, I have 2 ounces of a straight whiskey. Okay. I have 3 ounces of my beautiful blackberry lemonade. And then I have about 4 ounces, or to top it off, with a beautiful ginger beer. All right. So it's almost like a mule, buddy, except not really. I mean, it's more like a smash, but it is delicious, at least in my personal opinion, but it doesn't have a name, buddy. We need a name for this drink. Okay. So feel free in the comments. Let us know what we should name this drink. Other than that, there's nothing else in my cup, buddy. So I'm just chilling on this. I mean, 2 shots of real strong bourbon is a way to go. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and I don't know what the weather's like up where you're at, but some nice bourbon on a good,
delicious,
warm day. Why not?
I mean, it is kind of sunny. I mean, it's almost there, so we're getting there. But Joshua, what are we toasting to today, buddy?
What are we toasting to today? So normally I do get into this days in history, which I do have. I talk about holidays, but I figure maybe today we do something a little bit different and we go straight into a sorry for the delay first. Maybe we go right into the newsroom, everybody. We're going into the newsroom. It's a sorry for the delay first. What's in today's headlines? Let's see. What do we got in news today, everybody?
Oh, okay. Joshua has pulled up today's headlines, which read, Flat Earth, hot air balloon rides, are aliens here because they have to or want to, gas or electric, and 1-ply toilet paper.
Yeah. So we got a series of topics
Joshua,
to go over today. This is what we're going to get into today. We can get to the holidays. Right. We can get all that too. But first we got to get to these big breaking news stories. And as you mentioned, let's kick it off with Flat Earth. Can you give me a take on your view
on flat Earth? Sure.
Yeah, what do you think about flat Earth?
There was once a video that went viral, I don't know, a few years back, where this gentleman really thought the Earth was flat. And so they set up this like scientific experiment where he had a camera placed down on the floor and a vantage point set a few yards away. And it was supposed to line up with this like knothole, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, to prove the Earth was flat. But when they went and looked through this camera lens in trying to find the hole, they were unsuccessful. And the gentleman just couldn't figure out why. And to that day, I still believe that the Earth is flat. You can't tell me otherwise. But that's my take, buddy.
So you're going with, if you went far enough in one direction, you're falling off the Earth.
Yeah, you're falling off the Earth. Until someone proves me wrong, let's go. You're falling off that Earth.
And we're not supposed to go very long on most of these topics because they are pretty silly, actually. But flat Earth, I think it's a fat joke. And I'm sorry if you've dedicated your life to flat Earth, but I'm a man of science. I mean, I guess you could make a take for, flat Earth could be scientific. You could figure that out. But
you definitely could.
Man, I tried to do a little bit of research on flat Earth before because I wanted to know how much money in research is spent on flat Earth every single year. And I couldn't find anything. Nobody wants to admit. So maybe somebody else can find how much money they spent on research on flat Earth. But I think if they took that money and put that towards, say curing cancer, or they put that towards, diseases that are actually real and not like theoretical, I think it would be nice to do that with that money instead of going on this witch hunt for flat Earth. Because I don't think the Earth is flat. I think the Earth is round, or some kind of oval or elongated, or similar to a sphere shape. But I think you're kind of off the rails a little bit if you want to believe the Earth is flat. I'll probably still be friends with you. I mean, we could be cool. We could talk about it. Have some beers, maybe smoke some weed or some shit. To have a mushroom or two. Just get weird. But I probably wouldn't want to recreate another life with you if you're gonna bring my child in as a flat earther. Probably not.
For the record, I did ask ChatGPT how much money is spent on flat Earth science. It said estimating the amount of money spent on flat Earth science is challenging because it's a fringe belief that the topic didn't receive institutional or government funding like mainstream scientific research. It goes on to explain some other shit, but who gives a fuck about that? So for those of you doubting whether or not the flat Earth is actually scientific or not, this is conclusive proof that flat Earth is just not a thing. Sorry, everybody. No.
Okay.
Moving on, buddy. What is this hot air balloon rides?
Hot air balloon ride. So I just kind of thought this up because I had seen a couple hot air balloon videos as I was doom scrolling. And one of the videos I came across was the balloon actually on its way up caught on fire. Believe it or not, the fire that is being used to go up into the balloon itself, the balloon caught on fire, and these people just started jumping out of the basket, and then they're like, over 100 feet in the air, and they're just like burned alive, or jump out of the basket and take your chances. And so people just started jumping out. There was like one guy that was like hanging on, trying to just, obviously it's like they don't let you see the whole thing, it cuts. Yeah. But it's a real video. So it made me start thinking, like, how do I feel about hot air balloon rides? And then I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about hot air balloon rides? Seems kind of sketchy to me.
I would never put myself in a position where I'd have to jump out of a fucking hot air balloon. So to answer that question, no, I'm not doing that. That sounds terrible. And for those of you who love hot air balloons, that's great. I'm going to watch from a distance. I'm going to be the one filming as you jump to your demise because your balloon caught on fire. Like, are people like unaware of the Hindenburg this giant ass blimp that exploded. Like, balloons aren't meant to stay in and fly. All right.
No, they're not. I think it's a bad idea.
That's my take. Don't ever get in a hot air balloon.
I'm with you. Like I saw a couple like proposals, people getting on one knee, are proposing in a hot air balloon. Then you see the videos where the person's like leaning over and then they drop the ring. You never know if these things are staged or whatever, but I'm with you, Sean. If you're getting in a hot air balloon, good luck. I don't know if your insurance is going to cover you. If you actually die, it might be you're playing at your own risk. So
listen to Joshua, to piggyback off that proposal thing. Can you imagine a worse fate if you propose in that little basket and she says no to you, and you have like an hour left in this fucking hot air balloon together? Like, I can't imagine a more awkward situation. You might as well just shake your fucking pants and just walk away at that, or like just.
And then she starts flirting with the hot air balloon guy or gal because she clearly knows it's over. Like you're gonna break up with you, so she's like, I might as well take a chance with this guy, or gal. Take a chance. It's gonna be over. Don't even have a ride home at this point. Probably, you're fucked.
He'll just land it in her backyard somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either. All right, both of us are not on the hot air balloon. You kind of believe in flat Earth. What about aliens, Sean? Are they here because they have to be, or are they here because they want to be?
Joshua, you know my take on aliens, and you know what I want to do to them, and you know what I want them to do to you. So, with that being said, I think that aliens are here because they want to be here, buddy. They want to be here, probing us, inspecting us, making sure that we don't blow ourselves up. They want to be here. They want to see it all, So that's my take. I think they want to be here, not because they have to be here. Because if they had to be here, I think they would like do some more experiments on us or some shit. They would
do more experiments on us. They would do more.
They would get curious, So like they would get bored, and then out of like a sheer like morbid curiosity, they would start replacing our limbs with other limbs, or just like fucking starting COVID. Who knows? Who knows? So I think they're here because they want to be here. I think they find us really cool and friendly, and some of us very attractive, and maybe things happen. Who knows?
I think my take is I think it goes both ways. I don't think there's one type of alien here. I think there's multiple aliens here. I think they're waging war, and our bodies are vessels that are trapped in the middle of it. We're like, people go look for gold. Like there's these precious gold and diamonds and everything. I think people are a resource. I feel like for aliens, we're like a battery. We're like this vessel of, we got a brain, we got all these, things going on inside our bodies. I think even though there's billions of us, there still isn't enough of us. And I think we are the resource the aliens want. They're just figuring out what to do with us at that point.
Okay. All right.
How do we believe in them? Do we not believe? Like, how do they sway us? To think that they're not the bad aliens and there's the good aliens. Like, but I want your body. You know what I mean? Like, I know you know what that means. Like, that's like people want your body all the time. I know you know what that's like.
I can just picture an alien just standing outside your door, just doing a little shimmy towards you, just like, I want your body, Joshua. I'm just a little alien. Oh Lord!
I think we're a resource at the end of the day. I think people are a resource, and they're coming. They're gonna come get us when they want us.
Yeah, they're gonna come get us.
Okay, how about gas or electric, Sean? Are you driving? I know what kind of car you drive. I know you could be swaying one way or another, but like in the long run, are you plugging that shit in? Or are you happy going to the gas station?
So here's the thing, right? We are kind of stuck here. We're stuck in a gas or electric kind of world, both of which are bad, because although you may think that electricity is more efficient or more eco-friendly, I don't think it is. Think about all that energy that is needed to be made plugging in your car, right? Everything that we're using right now, the lighting, the cameras, the microphones, all this is using electricity, right? What does it take for this to generate? Like, how much fossil fuel are we using, right? And you can also say, well, if you're doing wind power, blah, 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 or if you're using the water, blah, blah, blah. Not everybody has that shit on availability. So,
solid point.
I think gas or electric here, I mean, both are finite resources. You can't have one without the other to an extent. So why not make a hybrid? Mic drop, baby. Mic drop. Okay. Do them both.
Revolutionary, Sean. Why not make a hybrid? Holy shit.
Why not make a hybrid? Where's the hybrids at? Let's go.
All right. Hybrid. I'm kind of with you on that one. You know, I don't think there's enough resources. I do agree with you to go full electric. I don't think there's, we have a shit ton of fossil fuels in the earth. But I think if you split it 50-50, I think there's a winning formula there. But it's hard to know either way, because I think both are going to affect the planet either way. They're going to affect society. For sure. Yeah. And there's people that are mining this stuff and labor laws and people are being killed over this stuff. So I don't think there really is a clean energy. But there's probably a more effective way to hurt less people doing it. And hopefully we get there. Hopefully we get there.
Honestly, Joshua, I don't think in our lifetime we're ever going to get there. And that's the unfortunate truth about that. But if we can mitigate some of that hurt along the way, I think that's probably our biggest goal. Just mitigate some of that.
If we had to take a guess, how many of our listeners drive gas cars?
All of them. All of them except me.
You think you're the only one? There's no Tesla? Nobody's in the back raising their hands saying, I drive a Tesla. Nobody's doing it. Cybertruck? Nobody's back there.
Hey, you guys got a Cybertruck. Let me hop on in. I want to see how that feels. I don't know. I'd probably go out on a limb and say 75% have gas cars. Other 25 probably have hybrids or electric cars.
If my truck leaks as much oil as it does, is that considered like a hybrid or a?
I actually
using
think
less
that makes
oil.
You, I think that makes you an advocate for the earth, buddy. Just
leaking all over the streets.
Leaking all over the streets. It's not in my car. It's not being wasted.
So there's a dolphin out there, some fish out there just writing me like thank you letters, like thank you for running your oil down the drains into the oceans and killing our planet. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus. All right. One-ply toilet paper is the last subject.
We have to get there. We got to get there.
What is this one-ply toilet paper? Are you just specifically one-ply in general, or are you talking about like in stores? Or what? Where is this going?
I want to know, and I'm dying to understand why companies even make one-ply toilet paper. Why is this even a thing? Why does anybody want to wipe their nose? I don't want to go straight to the butt, because we'll get there at some point. Their nose, their mouth. Why does anybody want to wipe the parts of their body with anything that's going to rip and tear, cause irritation, and it's just going to be bad, Like why does this even exist? Silly topic, but I'm curious to know, like, why does it even exist?
Well,
we're cutting corners. Joshua, what are we doing?
The biggest take I can get from this on why it actually exists is because companies are cheap. All right? Here at Sorry for the Delay, we don't use one-ply toilet paper, okay?
No,
we got that good shit. We got that Charmin in the bathrooms, okay? Granted, we're not going to pay you any more than we're paying you, and you will be on the steady decline. But as established in a previous episode, we pay you what you're worth, and as your worth becomes diminished,
slowly decrease.
Just saying. So, big corporate companies are very greedy, and so one-ply toilet paper is one way they can save a little bit of money. Because what are you doing, Joshua? You're going to work, you're rubbing one out. At the same time, you're taking a dookie, right? You shit on company time, and the company knows this. So how do you make a little bit more money? How does the company save a little extra dollars, they go, Joshua, you're going to have to wipe your ass with 1-ply toilet paper. And when you stick that little devil, your little finger right up your little cornhole, that's us. That's us saying, fuck you, get off the toilet, go make me some fucking money, homie. That's the reason, buddy.
I'm just glad, you can't, nobody ever wants to thank COVID for anything, but I'm kind of glad knowing that everybody going to the restroom, wiping their ass with 1-ply toilet paper, gets to walk out and now hit their hand with the sanitizer because you got shit all over your hand with that 1-ply toilet paper. I think there should be a ban. I think any company making X amount of dollars should not be allowed to put 1-ply toilet paper in their bathrooms. It's just not fair. It's just not fair.
Yeah. I'm with you, but the loophole to that would be, Joshua, they would do that, right? They would take away their 1-ply toilet paper. They would give us all Charmin, right? But they would only put it in select bathrooms for executives. That would be the loophole. And they would be like, no, we have the good toilet paper. It's just not where people can use it.
Got it.
They would have little automatic dispensers, right? Where the executives have the little key card and they like taking a shit and then they just like ding the key card on the side and the little toilet paper will come down, right? And it'll give them that good shit. Well, we're over here suffering because we have the one key card. When you tap at that same box, it just gives you that fucking like the shit paper. Even though the Charmin is in there, even though it's in there.
Yeah, it's just unsanitary. I think it just spreads diseases. I don't think it's healthy. So I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna put a sign up that says vote for no more 1-ply toilet paper. I don't know. Yeah, that's vote. Check 1 for no more 1-ply, please. Just kidding.
You're going to put a phone number on the bottom. Call here for a good time.
I know, right? It's like
Enjoy Charmin.
A manager, a regional manager or some shit, But yes, everybody, that was our headlines for today. First, for sorry for the delay. If you got any topics, you wanted some hot takes, maybe we'll add that in again. But that was what I got for today's headlines for sorry for the delay.
Definitely some hot takes in there. For those of you just joining us or have tuned out while we gave you those hot takes, hey, welcome back. You're listening
right?
Or watching. We appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Joshua, now that you've given us our I was going to say hot takes again. Now that you've given us our topics, do we have any holidays to celebrate this week, buddy?
Yeah, we do.
We chilling?
Yeah, no, we do. We those that's just a part. That's a staple because we everybody needs a reason to drink, other than the fact that your life sucks. Let's find another reason to drink. Let's give ourselves a more positive reason to drink. So today on June 25th actually lands. It's National Catfish Day.
Oh, Josh, are we talking catfished as in like when you're on the internet with a young gentleman who calls himself Mr. Joshua and you're just a young cat calling yourself Mr. Sean and he begs you to come over and then cancels on you? Or are you talking about this kind of catfish? Like
we could churn it. We can go that direction if you want to, but no, this is actually the fishing type of catfish.
Oh, okay. Funny. Yeah. We did talk about fishing last week, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, nice little take on that. I've actually a little bit about me. I've never actually had catfish. Have you had catfish, Sean?
I have. There's actually a pretty decent restaurant up here that is like prided on their fried catfish. We had it. It was good. It was okay. Like the best way I can describe catfish is like muddy, but in a good way. Like if you took a fish that primarily lives in the mud and you fried that son of a bitch up, it would have a little bit of a dirt taste to it, a little bit of an earthy note, as some would say. And it's not bad, but also more of an eclectic and acquired taste. So for those of you trying catfish for the first time, just prepare yourself for a little bit of dirt. So
a little bit of taste of the earth, like so you know it's organic, I guess.
Yeah,
a little taste like the
taste
earth
of Mother Nature.
Organic.
Yeah, it's like a little Mother Nature kiss from a catfish.
Would you like to take a guess at the biggest catfish ever caught? It's actually a Guinness World Record. Would you like to take a guess at how
big
this?
37 feet.
37 feet. You are not even close, but I mean, it did weigh 646 pounds, and it was 9 feet long.
Holy shit! So 9 feet long?
Yes, sir. Guinness World Record.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's a big ass fish.
That's a big fucking fish, bro.
Holy shit!
Do you know what's bigger, Joshua? Do you know what's bigger than a big ass fish?
Your big toe?
No, it's gonna be us soon. We're gonna be bigger than a big ass fish.
Shit.
Hey, you're halfway through this episode with us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We do appreciate it. For those of you here on YouTube watching us, awesome. Hit that like button, hit that bell button, get some notifications when we go live. Episodes come out every Tuesday, 7 o'clock in the morning. So whether or not you are driving on your way home from work or you're driving on your way to work, check us out, watch us. And those of you listening on Spotify, hey, thank you for listening on Spotify and enjoying our beautiful voices, our wonderful voices. There's not much you can really do on Spotify. Just add us on there. Click that little plus button. Get everything as soon as it comes out. Sometimes the Spotify episodes will come out earlier. Just saying. So, thank you guys. Now, Joshua, back to our holidays.
Which is a nice little segue because today is also Social Media Day.
There you go. Check out all our social medias. YouTube.com/@sorryforthedelay pod. Spotify, just search up Sorry for the Delay. We're right there. We're literally one of the first ones, which is pretty fucking cool. And Instagram, Sorry for the Delay pod as well on there. You can find all their shorts that we're doing. Now, Joshua, can I announce something real quick? Shorts made with AI. So for those of you who have been watching these shorts and are enjoying them, guess what? AI. It's coming full circle. You'll see.
You know what's funny about the whole AI thing? I think a lot of content creators out there are afraid to admit they use AI. There's a lot of people that will not admit to, oh, guess what I did? You bullshit. AI does so much out there. So if you want a little bit of truth and honesty, well, you landed in the right spot because me and Sean, we like to have fun with AI.
Maybe we're both AI right now. Who knows?
AI is a badass tool. Maybe some of you can become doctors using AI. Take advantage of that shit. Write a paper. I know they have tools that find that shit out, but you know what? Use AI to your advantage.
Yes, sir. If I could make my life easier by allowing AI to make our beautifully generated shorts, so be it. I'm going to spend a little less time doing shorts and a little more time doing some entertaining for you guys. Enough said.
All right. Well, moving on to our next reason to drink or wash your mouth out because this next thing tastes like shit. And this is kind of a challenge. This is the challenge right here, Sean, because this falls on this is one of our holidays as well. Today is also National Onion Day.
Joshua, you are not a fan of onions? You think onions taste like shit?
I had a question. My question for you and the audience
very upset.
Listening to this and the person who just woke up, I wanted to ask, have any of y'all tried to eat an entire onion? Like I'm talking about like a softball size, baseball size, like a white onion. Put that son of a bitch in your mouth, taking a bite, and just try to eat the entire onion. Has anybody tried that challenge? Have you tried that challenge, Sean?
I didn't even know it was a challenge, Joshua. I know
it's a challenge.
Who do that, like just on the regular, like they just eat it like an apple. But I've never, not once in my life, have thought, this onion looks like something I can consume just right now. So no, I have not.
You haven't done that? I can't tell you how many times growing up, my neighbor, I used to have this neighbor that, not my neighbor no more, but I had this neighbor since moved away. This guy would try all kinds of shit. I'm talking about like he used to fish, going back to fishing again. He used to fish. He used to go out salmon fishing all the time. And he would pull the salmon off his boat, lay him on the lawn, rinse him off, go into his house, grab a spoon, scoop the eyeball from the salmon he just caught, put it in, and shove that eyeball and eat that son of a bitch.
God damn.
Yeah. So segue into the onion challenge. So growing up, right, you're like, youngsters, teenagers, like feeling brave, like, oh, I want to make some money. He offered us $100, $100 at the time to eat a whole white onion. And it's not a pearl. Come on, guys. So challenge yourself. I mean, this was a whole solid, baseball, softball sized onion. He gave us $100, sat us all around the table, a bunch of teenagers, and he said, put the $100 in the middle of the table. He goes, Joshua, all you other idiots over there, $100, go for it. How far do you think we got?
Well, first I got to ask, was the peel on or off?
No, you peeled it. Yeah, he was.
Okay.
You let us
all
pull.
right.
Yeah,
So then it wasn't as bad. Okay, it wasn't as bad.
As bad.
I'm going to...
Like, that makes it worse. That makes it acceptable. You know what?
Yes.
I'll do it without that around the... Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, it makes a big difference, my guy. Like, you eat an onion without the skin, that's like biting into an apple. You eat an onion with the skin, it's like biting into like this really weird peach. So,
yeah,
the fact that it didn't have skin, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to say that you probably ate the whole onion.
No, I only got 2 bites in, and that's why I was asking you if you've actually ever tried this. And you're looking at $100 as a teenager. It's probably the most money a lot of people have seen. I mean, in my day, horse and buggy days,
back in your day,
back in my day, you see $100, you're like, I'm gonna eat this thing. No, dude, no. Like, I got 2 bites in, and there wasn't anything on this planet that was gonna get me to complete that whole thing. And you know what he did? My neighbor, what do you think he did?
Ate it in front of you?
He ate an entire onion in front of us.
Damn. This man is a sicko. He needs to be put behind bars.
Savage, dude. Savage. So if anybody wants to try the onion challenge, I'm not saying you should do it, but maybe try eating a whole onion, but put a bet on it. Put some money, because it's not an easy thing to do, eating a whole onion, and maybe I can get Sean to eat a whole onion.
Yeah, good fucking luck with that.
That'd be fun to see. Who wants to see that? Come on, raise your hands.
I mean, I could eat a whole onion if it was cooked. I mean, that definitely I can do. That's real easy. But a whole onion just raw dogged right into my mouth?
Yeah.
No, bro. I can't do it. I can't. Or can I? I don't know. Maybe for the 50th episode. Who knows?
Maybe I'll put $500 on it. Maybe I'll put $500 bills in the middle of the table. And I'll let you go for it.
If it's $500, I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bet is on.
God.
$500, a whole onion. I get to pick the onion though.
You're gonna ship it up here to me.
I get to
see how well it turns out.
No, you're doing that when we're here. We're putting that on. That's gonna be one of the shorts. Sean's onion challenge, $500.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Nice,
so onion day, cool. Try it. Good luck. Today is also, we're just keeping with the food theme. Keeping with it. National Food Truck Day. I love food trucks.
Ooh, I love food trucks too. Food trucks are freaking phenomenal when you find the right ones. Not every food truck is a good food truck. I hate all these influencers who go to all these food trucks and they're like, this is the best food truck I've ever had. Next day, this is the best food truck I ever had. Like, not everyone can be a winner. There are some shitty food trucks out there. There are some duds. But for the majority, you got some good ones.
I do agree with you. Yeah, and I think everybody who owns like a walk-in restaurant is probably going to hate me for saying this, but I think I'm sorry. I'll still eat at your place. I will. But I think food trucks are probably one of the best things that's ever happened to the food industry. Again, people are going to hate me for saying this, but I think they are, because they've made good food mobile enough that everybody can access it. Like, you don't have to drive 30 miles to your favorite restaurant to get some quality food. They're whipping this shit up on wheels and bringing it basically to your front door. in a way, and it's not DoorDash, it's not that convenient, but it's right there. It's mobile, it's convenient. So for me, food trucks, I'm happy to see that they've grown the way they have. And I'm sorry if they've crushed your business. Maybe you should have opened a food truck now. Stop paying that guy, that you're leasing the building from, that he's taking your money. He raises your monthly lease every single month, not because he has to, but because he wants to take another fucking vacation. It's just, that's why he's doing it. It's not because he has to.
Yeah. And Joshua, to piggyback off that point, buddy, think about how many food trucks have started because they couldn't afford to do these like set locations, right? They couldn't afford to have a brick and mortar, if you will. And because of that, they're able to make so many different variety of food trucks. I've seen freaking falafel food trucks. I've seen fucking ice cream food trucks. Like, you can't even fathom the possibilities with the amount of food trucks that you could probably have now, because they're more cost effective than having a brick and mortar location. So for an industry that is dying, the food industry here, it is awesome to have that variety of food being mobile, because you can call them and be like, hey, I would like for you guys to cater this event. You can't do that with a brick and mortar. They can cater it, but they're not going to go out there and make the food right there fresh and hot. Shit's going to be cold and fucking gross. And B, food trucks are so beautiful to look at. They have some pretty epic designs on some food trucks. Granted, some of them are just trucks, but there are some that took some thought into what they were putting onto that truck to just like catch your eye kind of thing. So can't really do that with a brick and mortar. You can try, but if you're driving along the highway and you just see this fucking beautiful Mexican homie holding a taco that says Jerry's Tacos in flashy, beautiful color, you can't tell me that you don't want that taco that man is eating on the side of that food truck. So.
No, I do agree with you. When you get a really good food truck, or you line them up, you have like a food truck event, and you do it on the side of like the ocean. You catch a sunset. Like nobody's gonna let you build a building right next to the ocean. Nobody's gonna let you pick out these prime locations to enjoy some of the best quality food that's gonna come on four wheels. Like
exactly.
I think food trucks have revolutionized this whole industry, and I'm glad they did it. And if you are a brick and mortar store that somebody is just, taking advantage of you, you could save costs. You could save. I mean, I don't want to put people out of work. I mean, there's dishwashers. There's a whole thing. There's a whole sea.
There's a whole ecosystem. We get it.
A lot of shit. It's like self checkouts at a fucking grocery store. You're eliminating jobs and shit like that. You take people out of a building. There's less servers. There's bussers. There's just like I understand that. Maybe these people who wash dishes become cooks because they're actually a really good cook. They just got stuck on dishes, and the asshole behind who was a cook took their recipe. Maybe there's some shit like that going on. Like, hey, bro, add more butter. The dishwasher came up with that idea. The other dude didn't. So it's like the whole Cinderella story. But
wait, are there feet involved?
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, I dig it. I agree. Food trucks. A plus all around. And
I'm going to go eat at a food truck right now.
There's probably one outside your door, who knows?
There is. Oh, yeah, baby. There is.
And now that we're
Joshua,
all...
let's move on. What do we got?
Now that we're all hungry, I know it's almost... maybe it's... No, I don't... These come out at 7 in the morning. Maybe it's almost breakfast time, for you.
Could be breakfast time.
Or dinner time, lunchtime, depending on when you... After the gym, you need some protein. Sorry to say, today... is also International Asteroid Day.
Jesus Christ. Why you got to bring everybody down for it,
I have to bring you up.
What is this shit? What is this shit, Joshua?
Asteroid Day. You take us on a fun ride through food trucks and sunsets and all this. And now we're going to talk about, Joshua, and all you people asleep that are going to die today, tomorrow, maybe when you're going to die. We're all going to die at some point, right?
Yes. Yeah, I hope it's just not to an asteroid. Although that would be kind of nice because then everybody would be dead. And so
that's where I'm going with this. International Asteroid Day. There's a bunch up there. We live on this flat Earth, as we discussed earlier. Because we're flat, it's easier to hit. There's more surface area to hit us, so we're screwed all around. From the bottom, from the top, we're fucked.
Shit, that's great.
There's a lot of asteroids up there, everybody. And where would you, if you could pick a final moment when this big ball comes flying in your face? Not talking about your,
Well, yeah,
big set of balls,
big old balls.
Like where do you want to be when that big ass dinosaur eliminating? Where do you want to be?
I want to be nuts deep, buddy. Balls deep inside of someone. Maybe you. One last time.
Oh, here he goes again. Here you go, off the rails. Here he goes again. Here he goes.
Hey, you're more than halfway through this episode. If you didn't expect something weird with me and Joshua, then you haven't watched long enough. You need to watch longer.
God, where's my Bible at? My holy water. Let's.
I mean, realistically, Joshua, if I was going to be, if these are my, do I know that these are my last moments on Earth here? Like, am I watching this? Okay, so I don't know. So it's just random. So I could be just pumping gas.
Yeah.
It's just fucking.
Like we're hopping in a car. You going home? You gonna get feed your goldfish for one last time? Some shit. Gonna jump in the shower, go rub one out. What? How do you want to end?
So, the best answer I can give you to this is I want to end in my bed before going to work. That way, I don't have to go to fucking work, do all that bullshit. And then get fucking murdered while I'm pumping gas. So I just want to be in bed sleeping before I have to go to work. That's what I want.
Oh, man, that's you know what? That is not I don't know if I could top that. Because who wants that shit to happen while you're at work? You're dealing with some asshole. Damn. And then all of a sudden, just it ends, and that was your last, breath.
Just wasted it doing nothing. God damn. Yeah.
But if I could. Some people want to survive this shit. Some people have dig, these massive bunkers into the fucking ground. I'm going to go a mile down and I'm going to live for the next 10,000 years. No, you're going to live for the next 20. You're going to die. You're not going to survive. Like, you're going to fucking die. So if I could, I would want to take that bitch head on. Like, I'm talking about
really?
like sitting on a beach and watching that 3 mile high wave just fucking careen across the earth and just boom. You know what I mean? Just take that bitch, just spaghetti, just mush.
Spaghetti.
You just disintegrate Jello. Like, have you ever grabbed Jello and just thrown it against the wall? Remember that as a kid? I still do.
No, I don't do that.
Mush. What's wrong? Try it. It's okay.
Oh,
yeah, that's where I want to be. I want to be sitting on the beach. I just want that. I want that big ass rock to hit the water and just make me disappear and just go back into the universe and just restart this shit all over again. Because we know it all restarts. This isn't gonna be
baby.
This isn't the beginning. It's never gonna be. This isn't the end. We're all gonna be reborn. Just hope you're not reborn as a 1-ply piece of toilet paper wiping somebody's ass.
All right, buddy. We only have 10 minutes left. Let's go ahead and get to some fun finds. Let's get to some fortunes and some lucky numbers. Let's give the people something to end their week with, or start their week with, rather. End their week. A giant meteor is going to come to the earth, and your week is over. Sorry.
Shit, that'd be bummer. You're like, what if we called that shit? That would be such a bummer. You know what I mean?
Fucking suck. You heard it first. If we did call that shit, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We do appreciate you being with us in your last moments of life. Honestly, grateful. Hashtag grateful.
I know, it just makes me looking for this chase that I'm about to look for, that much more depressing. Like, get a chase out of these little cans here and then just die the next day. Damn.
Boom.
Couldn't have ended any better. All right, well, what? I'm down to the last two of the mystery pack.
Yes, sir. So for those of you who don't know, while Joshua gets prepared on this one, Joshua, you can go ahead and open it up while I explain to the people what's going on. Joshua has ordered a mystery box of Funko soda cans from Amazon, Big Daddy Amazon. Mm-hmm. And he's been opening one up. He's in search of the chase. He is very jealous that I got a chase back in like episode 13 or 12, whatever it was. So now he's chasing the chase. So this is his, what is this week? 4th week, Joshua?
I think it is 4th week. I only got one, so maybe this is the 5th week because I only got one left.
5th week, there you go.
So this could be the 5th week.
So 5th week. So let's see what he's got. Joshua, take it away, buddy. Open them up.
And I don't know which ones I got, so this is a pure mystery. So the one I just pulled out of this mystery pack right here is a Ninja Turtle. And the Ninja Turtle I pulled is Raphael, believe it or not. So if you're a Raphael fan, they do come in these cool Funko, soda pop cans. And
Nice.
I hope I get a chase. Let's see if we get a chase, everybody. All right, let's see.
Here he goes. He's opening it. Oh, he's popped the top.
Here we go. I'm not going to look at the pog. I'm not going to look at it.
He's learned not to look at the pog, which could ruin everything. It's like Schrodinger's cat up in here.
Because the pog tells you. If you don't know about these things, the pog, like if you look at it now in there, it'll tell you if you got the chase or not. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Here we go.
This is my favorite part.
Oh man, I don't know, but
let's see. Oh, he's beautiful. That's a really cool one.
He does actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, let's see the can. Let's see what the if the can looks like this one in front of us. It is not the chase, so let's find out.
I don't think we got the chase, Sean.
Oh, man.
We're still chasing the chase, everybody.
Flip it over to turn that can a little bit more. I want to see there's like a picture of, yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Still not the chase, unfortunately. Well, Joshua,
still chasing the chase.
You still got 1 week left. 1 week left, and then who knows what Joshua might bring to the table after that. His rage may be holding on to him.
I'm gonna have to go and buy another one of these mystery packs. So it's gonna come down
I
to
sent you the link.
I get a chase. Jeez. All right, Sean. That was my reveal.
That was yours.
What do you got on your side of the map?
So, Joshua, I did take an expedition. Sorry, as I drop it here. I took an expedition, and I was able to words. I just had a stroke. I was able to acquire this beautiful bad boy here, Joshua.
Is that a word?
This right here.
Oh, whoa.
This is a Peanuts lunch bag from Loungefly. See, right here. There you go. And inside of here, Joshua, my guy, are the following. Pardon me, for those of you listening on Spotify, I'm opening a bag right now. There are 6 Funko Peanut characters. There are 6 of them in here, my guy. 6 of these little bad boys. So, once your week is over, Joshua, I got something for us. We're going to try to chase the chase on these peanuts. I will admit right now on the episode that I did, in fact...
Don't tell me you weighed them. Don't tell me you weighed those things.
I did, in fact, open... I opened the one that you already acquired.
Okay.
The peppermint patty.
You better have not got a chase.
And let me just show you something real quick.
I'm going to be so upset if you got the chase. The peppermint
I
patty
did,
chase.
in fact, open this one. And for the record, I did not get the chase, Josh.
Okay, thank you.
I did not. Yeah, we are on the same level right now, so we are good. I felt like I had to open at least one when I bought it, and so I figured if I opened the one that you already had, we would be fine. And if I got the chase, it would have been funny, but I did not, so we are on the same level.
I would have been extremely upset.
I just wanted to give the people a little preview as to what's to come after Joshua opens his.
Are you allowed to say how much you paid for that?
Oh, I spent a hefty amount of money. No. I spent $100 human dollars.
Shut the front door and your back door, you pervert. You didn't really.
I did. I legitimately did.
Whoa, shit.
So,
baller.
Will I get my investment back? Maybe. These ones are running for a pretty high dollar amount, but we all know that I'm not going to sell them until I die. And even then, I might just take them to the grave with me and melt it all down and get myself planted into a tree.
Well, if you want to take me up on the onion challenge, I got $500 I could put in your pocket. You just got to eat that old bitch.
I will do it.
And finish it off with maybe a little one ply.
Oh, God. All right, Joshua, let's give the people a fortune, and then we'll send them off with some lucky numbers.
Right.
While Joshua gets that fortune going, hey, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We do really appreciate you guys. And those of you who've been looking us up on the social medias, thank you so much for doing that. We greatly appreciate it. And we know we started off small and we're still growing. So we appreciate you being here for along that journey.
All right, ready for that fortune cookie?
Let's get a fortune cookie.
Requires a little bit of sharing. You know, I grew up in a big family, so I do know how to share. So we're going to do this right here. But for some reason,
eventually he will do this. We'll
stop seeing these ads. You know what's funny? If I could, I'm just going to put this out there. If anybody is a tech savvy person, if somebody could tell me why in the F my Google Chrome will not update while I keep getting these like restarts and all this bullshit, I'll pay you top dollar to come to the Sorry for the Delay and just come and fix this shit because it is annoying, dude. Like I get logged out of everything. It resets. I got to log in. So pardon me if this is a true Sorry for the Delay because this is some bullshit, dude. For real. All right, I'm about to share this shit.
Go for it, my guy.
Jesus Christ.
You share that little bad boy all you want. Even though it's broken. But
fucking annoying.
Hey, there it is.
All right, here we go. Astrology.com. We're hitting it with the cookie, and we're not going to poison ourselves. Are you ready for this fortune?
No mercury for us, baby.
You ready for this fortune, baby? Here we go for this June 25th, 2024. I think that's the year we're still in. Let's crack it. So for your fortune is you excel at pleasing others. Holy shit.
You do excel at pleasing others, my guy.
My goodness.
You are great at that.
What is this fortune trying to tell you, me, and every other listener here? Jesus. You excel at pleasing others. I am not. I'm going to stop sharing because that is creepy.
Oh, my God.
That is your fortune.
Let's wrap this shit up here.
For June 25th.
Let me give you your lucky numbers for the week. These are 7 lucky numbers that you can use on whatever you want. Maybe you win, maybe you don't, but you're listening to this, so you're a winner in our book. Your lucky numbers are 3, 6, 8, 21, 37, 41, 46. Once again, for those of you just waking up or who have dozed off to us, your lucky numbers are 3, 6, 8, 21, 37, 41, and 46. There you go, Joshua. Let's go ahead and land this plane. Do you have anything left to say to the people of the internets?
I do. I have one final, and actually has to do with getting lucky and continuing to play the lotto or scratchers or whatever you want to do. So it turns out, I just found out somebody locally where I live who has shopped at this same gas station for years and constantly. So the story goes, spends like $20 to $40, $50 every time he goes in there. Boom. Scratcher. You know, we all think we're going to get lucky someday. So this guy, I think he's about over 60 is what I heard, scratched at our local gas station. He scratched $1 million scratcher.
Damn, $1 million.
Dude won $1 million on a scratcher locally. Wow. And I'm not going to tell you where I live because if you want to know, you can watch some of the other episodes because I guess this gas station has been known to pay out. I might even start getting my gas there. I don't know. But this guy's been shopping there for years and he hit $1 million. So the fact that we're giving you numbers, this shit comes for free. I know none of you guys have donated yet because the account is still empty. So if you do donate and I do win $1 million or Sean does with the $1 you donated, I will. And this is a sorry for the delay promise. I will give you a cut.
No, look at that. That is a verbal contract that Joshua has just admitted to here on the pod.
Yeah, I'll give you a cut.
Wonderful. I mean, next week, Joshua, I think we should talk about the lotto and some of those horror stories, shall I say. It could be pretty interesting. But to summarize the episode, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Look for us on social medias. Sorry for the delay. Just Google us. We'll be there. One last thing before we head out. You may have heard it. You may have not. But now that I mention it, I'm doing a little side sweepstakes here. Now, this one is more for a future audience or for whoever wants to do this now. But in this episode, I said the word buddy. I would like to know how many times I said the word buddy. For the first person who wins, who comments in any of our social medias, you will win something. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It'll be a Sorry for the Delay merch surprise, but you will win something. So go back in this episode, count how many times I said buddy to Joshua. This also includes the times I'm saying buddy right now. So for the first person who counts the exact number of times I said buddy, you will win something. Comment down below. But with that being said, Joshua, that ends our week. Let's go home. I'm going back to your room. Warm me up some hot cocoa, baby.
No. But I am taking a trip up there in August.
Let's go. All right, everybody. Talk to you next week. Deuces.